the building, Mr. Leigh Baldwin. Look at this guy.
Good morning, gentlemen.
How we doing, Leigh Baldwin?
Good.
DollarInvestmentClub.com. You sign up, you pay a bill to yourself. Leigh watches the market. How is the market doing? How's everything?
Market's been pretty good. Since last time I was on, we're in the midst of what we call the Santa Claus rally on Wall Street, where things can be good at the end of the year. So I did bring a chart for you to look at, Josh.
Let me see.
Yeah, it's easy to see that on radio, but that
stocks tend to rally later in December. All right.
Right, so you get halfway through December, and that's a 70-year chart, and it looks like it's pretty good, right? I mean, the direction is up, so knock on wood, we'll see what happens.
And what is the news about we're raising the debt ceiling this morning? They posted that?
Right. I mean, that's a lot of just political back and forth that was going to happen. I don't think that's going to move things too much one way or the other. So I think Dr. Fauci talking about the Omicron.
Yeah, however you say it. We don't know how
you say it, but maybe it's less lethal than they thought.
Okay.
That was very good for the markets.
Okay.
And I got this after we talked last week. We were talking about the glass, and you were right. You were on with your...
Told you the booze glass is going to be hard to find.
20 to 30% of all glass bottles used in the beer, wine, and liquor industry come from China, Germany, Italy, Mexico, and France.
So what does that mean? Like, they are confirming that booze shortages are going to be happening?
Yeah, I mean, well, no, not the booze, but there's glass shortage, which results in the booze shortage, right? So it's like a combination thing. Gets back to what we talked about, the supply chain bottlenecks and things like that.
Yeah, why can't we make more stuff here? Why can't we make stuff in this country?
Right. I mean, that seems obvious to me, right?
We've learned a lesson here. We've learned that when things happen, like a pandemic, we don't have anything.
Right.
We should make more things instead of worrying about every, CEO getting a, $700 million bonus like this guy over at, what was it, the Better Dot?
Oh, my God.
Did you read the Better story? That makes me feel bad to be in the finance. Like, that was bad.
Like, what's the details? So if you don't know this guy, the CEO from Better.com gets on a Zoom call and fires a lot of people.
Like 400 people? But
like the backstory is they just received a $750 million investment.
Right.
He's getting all of his bonuses. It's not a good look, right?
And the only people, and he did it over a call, right?
Yeah.
Like a Zoom. And the only people invited to the Zoom were the ones that were getting fired. And then he got backlash on that on social media, whatever. Then he came out and said, well, half of them were only working 2 hours a day.
Yeah, he called them like thieves, like they were stealing money from him.
Right. It was bad. But I think his SPAC deal, SPAC, is kind of falling through. So this may be... he may have gone over his skis on this.
Yeah.
So, and then payback would be, but
he is coming off like a dick. He really is. Like he said, like the things that you can find him saying over his climb to the CEO of Better is he's kind of been a long time dick.
But don't a lot of those guys? That's how you get like that because you don't care. You know what I mean? I took my $25 million raise or bonus, and then we got a whatever $1 million investment, but. Yeah, that's how I do this.
Right.
You're all fired. You know what I mean? Like, that's usually, they don't mind making that.
And not to be mindful of even the season we're in. And it's like, and to do it like that is like pretty bad.
That's heartless stuff.
Yeah, it's
Well, Leigh, we'll talk to you next week.
You got it, guys.
Hopefully things keep churning along.
Yep, we had our best day since March yesterday in the tech stock, so we hopefully, knock on wood, but I'll be back next week to give you the updates.
All right. Twitch.tv/KRock CNY.